Hi children, hello, welcome back to Max class and I hope you are all fine at home and I hope you are all practicing Max daily and regularly for periodic assessment. Okay, and I believe you will be waiting for a thought today, and today I am not going to start with a thought but a great mathematician. Who is he? He is Srinivasan Ramanujan. Hope you everyone know him. And who is he? He is Professor Hardy. And once this Professor Hardy visited Srinivasan Ramanujan when he was ill. He was not feeling well, and so Mr. Hardy came to visit him. And he came in a taxi. Okay. While he was chatting with Ramanujan, he said, I came in a taxi with a number which is very dull. It's a very dull number. Immediately Ramanujan said, what's the number? And he said, it is 1729, like 1729. Immediately Ramanujan said, it's not a dull number. It's a very interesting number. See, even though he is ill, he was able to see the beauty in numbers. Every number has its own beauty, like every human has their own positives. Okay, he started admiring that number. And what is that number? It is 1729. Okay, what is the special in it? It's an interesting number. For the past 300 years, it has been called as Hardy-Ramanujan number. And this is the smallest number that can be written as sum of cubes of two numbers. Okay, children. And it's not the only pair for this number. This is the smallest number that has two such pairs. 12 and 1 is one pair. 10 and 9 cube. 10 cube is 100. 9 cube is 729. So 1729. This is the smallest number that has two pairs which can be written as sum of their cubes. So it's an interesting number. Okay, so you will be eagerly waiting what is going to be our next chapter. Today we are going to start with a new chapter. What is it? Any guesses? Very good. It's about cubes and cube root. In this chapter, we are going to learn about cubes in the first half and cube roots in the second half. And today, in this part 1, we are going to start with cubes. When I say the word cubes, that comes to our mind is blocks. Isn't it? As a toddler, you would have played with these blocks. Then after growing little bit, you would have played with this Rubik cubes. It's a very interesting puzzle. Hope you would have enjoyed it. And now at this age, you will be very much interested in eating cubes, ice creams. Okay. What is special about all these cubes? All sides measures equal. Length, breadth, height are all going to be equal. If I look at that cubes in any direction, it looks the same. That's the speciality of cube. And here I have a cube. Let me consider it as 1 unit. Okay, only one cube I have and let it be a 1 unit. And now here this Rubik cube has so many small cubes in it. That is 1 unit cube has been used to construct this Rubik cube. How many such 1 unit cubes are there in this first slab alone? Come on, count it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. So in this first slab alone 9 I have. Similarly I have next 2 slabs. So totally how many small 1 unit cubes are there in this Rubik cube? 27. Okay. Now how many such small unit cubes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 in this front slab, and similarly in back slab also I will have 4. So totally I will have 8. Then here 3, 4, 4 fours are 16. So in first slab alone I have 16 small unit cubes. I have 4 such slabs. This is first slab, second slab, third slab, then fourth slab. So totally I will have 64 small cubes here. And these are all perfect cubes. It all looks like a cube. If I remove one from it, will it be a cube? Is it possible to make a cube if 1 or 2 is less than that? Even 1 is less itself, I cannot make a cube. How can I make a cube if many are missing? It's not possible. So these things makes perfect cubes. So 1, 27, 8, 64. So in order I can say 1, 8, 27, 64 are perfect cubes and cube numbers. What about the number other than this? 9, 5, 66. They are all not a perfect cubes. They are not cube numbers. Okay, children. So I have listed out all the perfect cubes up to 15 cube. So what is 1 cube? It means 1 into 1 into 1. Multiplying that number 3 times. So 2 cube in the sense 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times. If 3 cube means 3 into 3 into 3. I have to multiply 3 times. Okay. So I have 1, 8, 27, 64, 125. 216, 343. All other numbers between these numbers are not perfect cubes. Okay, children. And what is the cube of 13? 2197. Now look at this table and tell me how many perfect cubes are there less than 100. These are all perfect cubes. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, 343. All these are perfect cubes. How many perfect cube numbers are there less than 100? Exactly. We have only 4. Only 4. Okay. Now how many numbers are there? How many perfect cube numbers are there less than 1000? Up to this. Totally I have 10. So number of perfect cubes are very less compared to perfect squares. Okay, children? Okay. Now let us discuss about perfect squares. It's just a comparison, just to recall what we learnt in previous chapter. Now how many numbers are there? How many perfect square numbers are there less than 100? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there less than 1000 itself only 10 numbers are there. Here within 100 I have 10 numbers. Again 10 numbers. Again 10 numbers. Are you all able to compare? Very good, children. Now let us see about the unit digits in a perfect cubes. Unit digit in cubes. See here, if this is an odd number, it's also odd. If it is an even number, it's an even number. Odd, again odd. Even, again even. So as we discussed in squares, this property holds the same in cubes also. So cubes of even numbers, are they all even? Yes, they are even. Cubes of odd numbers, are they all odd? Yes, they are all odd. And now let's find the ones digit of the cube of each of the following numbers. Here I have 3331. I have to find the cube of this number. I have to multiply 3 times and it will take longer time to manipulate it. So how to identify the unit digit in a simple way? What is the unit digit in this number? 1. Now find the cube of this unit digit. 1 cube. So I get 1. So that is going to be the unit digit of 3331's cube. Is it clear? If I find the cube of the unit digit, that will be the unit digit for the cube of the whole number. Okay. Now here I have unit digit as 8. Now if I find the cube of 8 power 3, not 83, 8 power 3, 8 raised to the power 3, I get 512. Here what is the unit digit? 2. That is going to be the unit digit for 8888 cube. It makes our work simpler. Is it clear? And this is going to be the unit digit for the cube of 8888 cube. Is it clear, my dear children? Find the cube of the unit digit. And unit digit of that answer will be the unit digit of the cube of the given number. Is it clear? Okay, now it's your turn, my dear children, to try. Okay, take it, take care of note, start working out what is the cube of, what is the unit digit for the cube of 149. Cube of 149. What is there in the unit digit? 9. Find the cube of 9. Are you multiplying? 3 9 9s are 81. Again 81 into 9. Got the answer? And also try for the same 1024. If you have completed this, try for the next number whose unit digit is 4. Okay, and you should be ready before we check the answer. What is going to be the unit digit for the cube of 149? Cube of 149. Unit digit of cube of 149. It is the continuation of that previous question. Okay, got it? Shall we check the answer now? Yes, it is here. 9 cube is 729. What is there in its units place? 9. So, unit digit of 149 cube is also 9. And similarly, 1024. We have 4 cube is equal to 64. Unit digit of this 1024. 24 cube is also 4. Is it clear? Here the unit digit is 4. So we have unit digit in the cube of 1024 is also 4. Is it clear, my dear children? Okay, now let's continue with next video. Thank you.